Jack. So I just wanted to come on here with a small, short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister on my dad's side. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now. My dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life. Again, I'm not making this video to bash him. I'm making this video to state facts, okay? You can't get on Instagram and get on social media and portray to be an activist and talk about how black kings need to be with black women, but you're not even in your black woman's daughter's life. It doesn't make sense.
Two things real quick. Like, he can't be in your life if he don't know you. And I'm looking at her. If you look at her and look at him, that's definitely his daughter. That is definitely his daughter. But the thing is, like, I get her feeling the way she feel, but at the same time, if he don't know you, he don't know you. He can't be in your life if he don't know you. In all fairness, a lot of times, you be in some hit and run stuff and you meeting women. It ain't like now. See, she said she's 22 years old, right? 22 years ago, the internet, social media, the way people contact each other back 22 years ago. Yeah, but 22 years ago, Doug, you had to buy minutes on your phone.
That was the thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was different. It was different. That's what I'm saying. You had Nokias and flip phones, the Boost Mobiles and all that. So, like, in all fairness, if he didn't know you existed, it's not his fault. Now, here's the other thing. A lot of the responsibility falls on mom because mom should know who she laid with. I'm not blaming mom. I'm saying responsibility because if she's pregnant and it was her job to reach out to dad or the possible dad while she was pregnant after the baby was born. So, yes, he's going to miss graduations. Yes, he's going to miss prom. Yeah, you didn't exist to him.
Yeah.
You're being a hypocrite. And it's frustrating because I reached out to you. I reached out to you. I shouldn't have had to do that. I'm your daughter. But
see, all right, I'm gonna keep cutting it, but everybody already seen the video. But like when she said, in all fairness, she is 22 years old, right? So they kind of be all over the place, right? But like he don't know you, and like she said, it shouldn't be her job to reach out to you. Yeah, because he don't know you. He can't reach out to nothing. Respectfully,
if he don't know you, he's not going to come to any of your events, obviously, because he never knew you had a child. So, I mean, she has the right to be upset about that, but
I agree.
At the same time, it's not his fault.
Yeah, I'm gonna handle this situation with kid gloves because, like, growing up as a young girl into a young woman, like they go through a lot of stuff where they need dad. Dad is the first person to love you that's not trying to have sex with you.
That's the protector,
right?
The leader.
Who's that little boy? That love. That he's the one who's teaching you how to be loved.
Yeah.
So like I get it. It's very vital. It's very important to have a man in your life. Now, something else that she said that she's about to hit on that we gonna have to build on. Now watch this, and you gonna love this part.
Smart enough and logical enough to know that you would never reach out to me because you don't have my phone number. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't try to reach out to me because for what? I don't want anything out of you. I want nothing but a conversation. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point. I just wanted a conversation out of you and you shut me down. You ignored me. You should never be too busy for your daughter ever in life. So I just wanted to make this video to just try to, I guess, somehow find my sister on my dad's side. So if you see this, please reach out to me. Please DM me because I want to know who. So I just wanted to come on here with a small, short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister on my dad's side. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22.
So, in all fairness, like if a random person hits your inbox asking about your daughter, saying they're your daughter, now, two things. Like, if somebody, like the person he is, right, and the type of business he do, I'm pretty sure a lot of people jump in his inbox, right? He get tagged in a lot of stuff. Like, dude, I get stuff from my wife and I don't even check it sometimes because I'm just not really paying attention to an inbox. But then on top of that, you got somebody saying, "Hey, I want to get to know my daughter. I want to bypass. I want to get to know my sister. I'm bypassing you." And it's like you gotta think
He might think
somebody
it's a spam or something.
exactly, but
He
you got
don't know you.
exactly, and that's he needs to get the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
In all fairness, too, she looked like him. Look at the cheeks, the jawbones. Look at it. She looks like him.
He might have never seen you a day in his life before. All of a sudden, you pop up in his DM saying, "I'm your daughter. I want to see my sister." Like,
Who the hell
are
is
you?
this?
Yeah.
Exactly. And then, the other side, she said he's a hypocrite and all this, that, and the third, because he preached, the black queen, blah, blah, blah. No snow bunnies and never, whatever his little slogan is. But here's the thing. If he found, let's say if you is his kid, I'm pretty sure he's going to pour love into her. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just going to, it's like meeting you'll love a family member that you just met. Hey, we family. Yeah, da, da, da.
You find out, oh yeah, you my peoples, we related.
Exactly.
Then we start to build that
exactly.
bond, that relationship.
And due to the fact that's his daughter, he gonna give her the love off top. Huh, love. Now I'm gonna get to know you. I'm gonna lead with love.
Know that that's his biological.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
so mom must have communicated this information, right? And in all fairness, too, so people she keeps saying about the clout thing. If hopefully they have a conversation behind the scenes, right? But like, this is what people got to do nowadays. Bill Clinton got a mixed son who's talking about that's my father. You look at him, he looked like a mixed Bill Clinton. Jay-Z got another dude saying that he's his son, and even alleged that he tried to put a hit out on him. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So like, this is the only way to reach out to guys who got a little celebrity to them, or celebrities in general.
Mothers be hiding the shit from the children.
Or the men be hiding it from the public because they be happy with their situation. There's men that could go to sleep at night and say, "I don't care about that kid."
Yeah, if he's a dirtbag,
out of sight, out of mind type niggas. They do exist.
They do exist.
I'm just trying to give Umar the benefit of the doubt and also give her the benefit of the doubt.
So now, my dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life. Again, I'm not making this video to bash him. I'm making this video to state facts. Okay? You can't get on Instagram and get
Yo, that's this nigga daughter. Look how wide her eyes is. Look how she talk. She start repeating herself. That's his daughter.
She got a same face.
Yeah.
Media and portray to be an activist and talk about how black kings need to be with black women, but you're not even in your black woman's daughter's life. It doesn't make sense. You're being a hypocrite, and it's frustrating because I reached out to you. I reached out to you. I shouldn't have had to do that. I'm your daughter, but I'm smart enough and logical enough to know that you would never reach out to me because you don't have my phone number. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't try to reach out to me because for what? I don't want anything out of you. I want nothing.
You could tell she got her mother side.
But a conversation. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point. I just wanted a conversation out of you and you shut me down. You ignored me. You should never be too busy for your daughter ever in life. So I just wanted to make this video to just try to, I guess, somehow find my sister on my dad's side. So if you see this, please reach out to me. Please DM me because I want to know who. So I just wanted to.
So the longer version of this video, she goes on to say that, I got a stepfather who raised me and this, that, and the third, and gave him praise. But the funny thing about that, this is what men be talking about when they say they don't want to deal with women with kids. This man raised her in his stand, you feel me? And so they will always go look for that other dude.
Mm-hmm.
And, on one side, you can't blame them because it's a
You
biological,
wanna know,
spiritual
you
thing,
wanna know
and who they are.
who they are.
But then it's like, you pour into this person and you watching this person grow up into somebody else. You know what I mean?
Somebody that's not your child.
Mm-hmm.
Watch them since they were a baby grow up.
All right, so let's see what Dr. Umar said in response.
I'm not bashing you.
Really?
I just don't understand why you're ignoring me. I'm 22 years old and you have yet to be in my life.
Y'all know me too well. Y'all know my love for children is too strong. For anybody to be coming out the woodworks telling you they've been trying to reach me when my number has been public for 20 years. Listen, brothers and sisters. I want y'all to listen. My phone number has been the same for 20 years. So anybody telling you they've been trying to reach me and my phone number hasn't changed in 20 years, mind you, I speak at graduations in Philadelphia all the time. I'm on the street in Philadelphia all the time. I have events in Philadelphia all the time. I got family in Philadelphia everywhere. And you've been trying to find me? Stop the cap now. Can we please stop the cap, brothers and sisters? Trying to build your struggle streamer career off of my back, coming up out of nowhere, acting like you've been looking for me. Get Mama Smurf.
Now, if she DM'd them or something like that, and she screenshot those DMs and put those DMs up, that right there, the kill that argument. Now he do have a point.
Do have a point.
Because his number is the same. You could book Umar. He was just recently on what's the dude from Baltimore with the blonde hair? They be having people come on the show and he got the two guards beside him. Drake Ski or whatever his name. Yeah, he was just on his joint. And the chick called him racist. She walked off right at the same time all this is going on. Then he was on another person's podcast where the chick was trying to holler at him, but she was a white girl and he was doing the whole "you nice" and all that, but I don't do snow bunnies, blah blah blah. So you could get him to even turn himself into a caricature on a show. You know what I mean? It kind of take away from, in my personal opinion, his credibility as, like a spokesperson for whatever it is. When he shows up on those type of shows because of money, it just takes away from the integrity of his message, if it is one. But whatever. That's my personal opinion.
When can the three of us have a sit down? I'm ready for this. I'm ready for. When can Mama Smurf, Papa Smurf, and Baby Smurf have a sit down? Oh, I'm ready for this. And I will have my white man paperwork. I will have my white man paperwork. When can we do the sit down? When can we do the sit down? Been paying child support since you damn near came out the womb. Deadbeat who? When can we have a sit down? Child support
Hold
started.
on.
You wasn't even out your mama yet. And she
Hold on. That is his daughter.
the child support.
child support,
Deadbeat
boy.
who?
That goes back to the story where he said he had two daughters. She's trying to. So that now it makes sense. It's full circle. He said he had two daughters. He had a bad relationship with one of the moms.
Yeah. That's
This
usually
the-
how it always
Deadbeat
Like they'll
who?
use the kid as a weapon.
Child custody file this thick. What are we talking about? Where is Mama Smurf? What is your mama's Instagram? We want to ask her some questions. Where's your mama's face? Where is the mother? And none of y'all asking no questions.
Lord have mercy.
This is how you know that this is not about the truth. If his number hasn't changed in 20 years, why haven't you called for an in-person conversation? You wait until now. Why is that? Why did you wait until now? I want you to get off of social media for a minute.
All right. Well, it's like when somebody get a great or whatever, and they might not say anything right away, but then at some point they come out. That don't necessarily make it not true. You see what I'm saying? So like,
but they wait decades.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, for whatever reason, she's coming out now. He probably don't even know how she look or who she is. The relationship between them must be that bad that he's reacting like this himself.
But you know,
If
this is-
anything, this is like, yo, because this is like, it's easy for somebody to say, you sit right here and say, yo, you should be this way. You should be that way. You should have handled it this way or that way. You don't know the relationship that he had with mom and what mom did to the daughters. A lot of times women weaponize the kids.
And badmouth the father. Say
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah,
bad
they
man.
because for a lot of different reasons, the vindictiveness of women, you don't want to stay, well, I'm gonna hang the kid over your head, all kinds of stuff.
It's typical in the black community. You hear it
I don't
all the time.
It happens in the white community too. They say white women worse when it come to that.
Really?
Yeah, there's a children thing. They get current with it. Yeah. So that's just I think that's a woman thing in general.
This is just
It's just because
the
to
truth.
us, because we black, we around more black people, so you're gonna see it more. You know what I'm saying when it happens.
Community is like a matriarchy.
Yeah,
So that's what we used to see.
that is true.
The men are just ostracized.
Mm-hmm.
Get off social media for a minute, baby Smurf. Stop looking ridiculous. And I want you to get Mama Smurf. And on Thursday, 1 week from today, I'm calling you out, you and Mama Smurf. I want a respectable private FDMG tour and luncheon. Baby Smurf, Mama Smurf, and Big Papa. Wilmington, Delaware.
Go get your daughter. Yo, all
Go
right.
ahead and see her and make ends meet.
Yo.
And squash everything.
Yo, kids can rot your soul sometimes because it's like this. They affect you because you love them. It's no force field up when it comes. They're inside of that circle of yours. You know what I mean? But like they could get on your last fucking nerve, especially when they go through their changes. When
Adolescence, teens years, hormones and shit.
Yeah.
Kicking in.
They hit a certain age,
Attitudes.
they start thinking they grown. They feeling themselves. They think they just want all the authority minus the responsibility. But regardless of whatever changes they go through, you don't hold no grudge against them because that's your kid.
Your child.
You know, and different people deal with it different ways. They talk to their kids different ways. They discipline them different ways. Everybody's not the same for that. So him even saying that is little light jabs, but it's not my place to tell him how to go through that with his kid because I'm pretty sure exactly
how he wants to.
The theatrics is the theatrics, but I would bet if they had a real conversation, you're going to embrace his daughter. That's his daughter. So he basically said that was his daughter.
Yeah.
So
child support for 18 years.
Exactly. He said, I'm gonna get my white man paper. So this is the other child that he's talking about. So she did an updated video.
Hello, guys. So I just wanted to come on here with a small update. I just got off the phone with Dr. Umar's other daughter's mother, and she just told me that that's her daughter. So, yes, y'all, I found her. I'm going to give her a call and talk to my sister when she gets out of school. So, and I just wanted to answer a couple questions. All that, are you going to show us the DNA test? No, because it's not your business. Why? I don't have to prove nothing to y'all internet folks. I know what it is in real life. So, no, you're not getting a DNA test. What else have I seen? Why are you coming to the internet with this? I already tried to get in contact with him. He shut me down and ignored me. What else I've been seeing? Oh, you trying to tear down Dr. Umar? No, I'm not. He tore himself down by not building a relationship with his own daughter. What's another question I saw? It's a bunch of questions I seen, but y'all don't know nothing. That's my dad. I have the right. And that's my sister. I have the right. Clock it.
So like you see that with a lot of you seen it with 50 Cent.
Yeah.
You seen it with T.I. to a certain degree when King wanted to be a thug. You know what I mean? You seen it with Jay-Z with a guy claiming that he's his father. You seen it with President Clinton with his mixed son. It's just not a new thing. You know what I mean? But she got a point though. Like this is the internet and how like if she felt this though, this is the way she had to reach her father, mission accomplished. And not just that, because he has to address it based on the stuff that she brought up and the things that he talked about. Now everybody, after she said what she said, everybody looking over there at Umar like
yo,
yeah, he has to address it.
He has to.
Now let's do a sit down in Delaware, blah blah blah. So mission accomplished. So hopefully, they get healed from this situation and he can have a relationship with his daughter. Because
Sure they will.
yeah, I mean, time heals everything. You know what I mean? Because you just don't know where he was at 22 years ago mentally or whatever, where his mom was at, or how she was acting, what was the circumstances around that. I'm not going to condone deadbeat dad and all that. He said, well, and his definition of not being a deadbeat dad is paying child support for 18 years. Because she said it's not about child support. Notice she never said anything about money because he obviously paid for it. You see what I'm saying? And then she know who her dad is because she know that's her father. She's certain that's her father because he paid child support. She know who her dad is. And she like, that's my dad. That's why she keeps saying my dad. For somebody who don't know who their dad is or don't know their dad, they normally don't address him as dad.
She knows it.
Yeah, that's her father.
Yeah.
It's rolling off too smoothly. Like my dad, you gotta think.
She already know it.
Right. So he been online for how many years? 10 years or something like that. Went viral on the Breakfast Club a couple of times. You see what I'm saying? So she watching her father.
She watching him.
Yeah, she watching. So you could she talks about him, my dad, my dad.
So clearly you already knew that you could have been reached out to him. You know that his father. That's his father.
Well, in all fairness, yo, he should have reached out to her.
Yeah.
She ain't wrong. I'm on her side on this.
Time he probably didn't know either.
I was leaning that way, but when he said he paid the child support, so like if she reaching out talking about when it should alarm should have went off when she said, "Hey, I want to talk to my sister. I don't even care about you," because obviously their relationship is first. So she had did all that. Now she got what she wanted, and that was to reach out to her sister to get to know her sister, her siblings. So that's cool, whatever. So this one on him.
Yeah, he knew.
This on him.
This is just him, I guess, being inconsiderate. But like we said,
we wasn't there.
We don't know.
It'd be some rocky relationships, man, where a dude be like, you know what, fuck them kids, I can have more.
She need to hear his side of the story and what really happened.
Yeah, because a lot of times kids hate their dad and they get a one-sided story from mom. And a lot of times, I'm gonna tell y'all, yo,
growing up, story.
Right.
I never really knew who my father was until I grew up into a man.
Right.
As a child, you don't know shit.
I'm gonna say this. A lot of mothers ain't shit. A lot of y'all mothers are shitballs.
Yeah.
They are pieces of shit. And they kept you away from your dad out of selfishness or weaponized you against your dad or turned you into a fucking bill or whatever. Or just kept you away from like, because you messed with somebody else. Like a lot of times in situations, the motherfuckers don't even know each other and you got pregnant. Or they got, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? The situations be crazy. That's why we got to educate these kids and just be dads. You know what I'm saying?
Play a ring around the rosy and then the child has to suffer.
Yeah. And that's why we just can't make anybody parents or just bring kids in the world and try to weaponize them.
Everybody is meant to have kids.
I agree.
With trash ass people that should just not have no kids because you're going to fuck their life up.
The other side of this too, yo, like we been around long enough, right? And then we got access to information. We get to see deadbeats. We get to see the start, the middle, and ending of situations, so we know not to even put ourselves in it.
Yeah. We learn from other people.
Yeah, because we could see it on our phone.
Yeah, every day we see it on our phone.
That's what I'm saying.
That guy.
Yeah, and people
he ain't worth shit. He left his kids, and we know, okay, we can do better than that. We can improve.
Just like when you'll look at your phone, 15-year-old gets life in prison, first 15-year-old getting sentenced to death or some shit.
Getting like warning signs, like don't be that guy.
But the kids will still go out here and spin the block.
They'll still do it because they want attention and clout.
Mm-hmm.
Notoriety. They want to get famous and shit.
So when you went through your situation that was similar to this, when you met your father, how was it? Did you have resentment towards him?
Actually, no. No matter what my mother said about him, I always was loyal to him. I see them once or twice a month. That was it. But I knew deep down that he cared about me.
Yeah.
He wanted to see me. But the court system is always usually favors them.
Yeah, that's because back in the day,
goes to the woman.
Yeah,
he don't get the custody. But I always knew he cared about me. I didn't think, despite what she might say, he don't care about you. I'm the only reason that you're able to survive. No.
Can I ask you a question? Did you paint a picture of as growing up? Did you paint a picture of your dad in your mind? Like, was he like you know what I mean? Because a lot of times when dad not there, and he's not necessarily a bad guy, because he's not there with you while you're going through all the changes, right?
Yeah.
While you growing up, while you You getting bigger than mom now. You telling mom, no, you do them damn dishes. I ain't doing shit because you bigger than her now.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
and you have the love hate relationship between you and your mom because she's the one that's there. But in your mind, dad becomes this Superman. He's this great man because he never had to tell you no.
Well, the thing was,
Because he would, you see what I'm saying? It don't make mom bad or him bad, but sometimes in those situations, a lot of times you don't even realize till you grow up that you was a little hard on mom and nice on dad because dad wasn't there. He never told you no. But being a parent yourself, you realize that
dad
mom
definitely
had
told
to
me no.
set boundaries. You know what I'm saying?
My father definitely set boundaries and told me no.
Okay.
Shit.
No, you know what I'm saying? Though? I'm talking about like,
Yeah.
this probably don't fit your situation, but it's sometimes where like people never meet their dad. They meet him later on, but in their mind, because they want a dad, dad is like this. He works at the office, he drives a nice car, and when I see him, it's gonna be this. You see, that's what I meant by painting pictures. So yours was a little different.
Like with me and him, I always wanted to be just like him. So I idolized him
That's good.
tremendously as a child. It's like, even though I didn't really know, because you don't know his side of the story. until
Right.
you grow up, like, then you explain everything. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes perfect sense now. But as a kid, I didn't really know who he was.
Yeah.
You just heard stories. You don't know really what to believe. As I grew up and became a man, I can start to relate more and
Mhm.
more to him.
Are you more like him than your
Yeah.
mom?
Oh yeah,
I'm like a lighter
almost
version
like
of
a
my
clone
father.
of him.
See, that's my grandfather right there. Rest in
Yeah.
peace. He just passed. I look just like him.
His high school graduation and mine, we look like twins, identical twins.
Mm-hmm.
Side by side. I'm like, there's no mistaking it. That is my father right
And much love to him. Love to
Yes,
all the
sir.
fathers and the moms and women out there. Don't play with you. Don't
there.
weaponize your kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let them see their fathers.